called the TxLips Band. If you're looking for us on social media, it's at the TxLips Band, or you can just Google Guitar Gabby, and you will find all of my information. I'm a graduate of Spelman College and Vermont Law School. So my backgrounds are in environmental law and music law, and my passion has led me to create my own touring collective because I saw a very large gap in the music industry when I first started playing, even as a young girl, kind of echoing what Jackie was saying. I had a very rough experience growing up with music and identification as a Black woman in America, but we'll jump into that in a little bit because Soleil is now on. Hey.
Hi.
Girl, this whole internet is just ruining. I had everything planned out, but we are here.
I know, but you're you know what? You're so amazing and you're so powerful. You keep on pushing. That's all that matters.
Thank you.
You know?
Let's see. All right. So I'm going to read your bio because I'm pretty sure people here on either page have not seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a rock star, obviously, which we already knew.
Thank
Igniting
you.
the fire to unleash the power within, performing in places such as Rwanda, Canada, all over the USA, Haiti, and Dominican Republic, her native land. She has collaborated with Afropunk, HBO, New York Latino Film Festival, Mercedes-Benz, Kigali Up Music Festival, and more. Her takeover comes with a message: your greatness is within, never deny it. Every day she focuses on how she can give to people a great show and inspire them to own their own power. So thanks for hopping on.
Thank you for having me. You know, you're so amazing because only you would really think about getting Black girl guitar players together to converse about the industry and what's happening in the world and the power within. Like, shout out to you for being so inclusive because honestly, like, you know, some women are like, and it's like, we got to get rid of that energy if we want to make any difference in the world. So
100%.
100%. You're a queen, girl.
Thank you. I've been trying. And you know what? That actually, we're going to pull over real quick and get back into it. But I don't know if this is like a thing, like a natural thing with women, but like, I've never really understood that. Like, especially being within the industry, you would think that we would work together more. Like, women in general just will work together more, considering we are the minority inside of this white male-dominated industry. But for some reason, I'm not seeing it. Am I tripping, or has that been your experience a little bit?
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's either like I've been in the music industry and I'm so close friends and we just getting it and we're grinding and we're just successful, or we just end up being this whole program of competition. See, that's what really breaks down like the Black brown community is the idea of competition. If you stand in your own light, you allow other people to shine, that's real power. Forget all the Can you see me? Okay, great. Hello?
Yeah. That's facts.
Yeah, girl.
So tell us, well, we already said your name, but where are you from and how long have you been playing?
So I'm from New York. I actually grew up in Long Island, New York, but like Brooklyn's my second home. Obviously, I'm around the city a lot to play. I've been playing for about 7 years now. It's been 7 years. And my dad forced me to play, but thank God because
really,
thank God
I love
because if it wasn't for him, I don't know what I'll be doing right now.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned that your dad made you play. So what got you loving guitar? Because whenever I see your videos of you playing, you have such a connection and passion that comes through your playing and even like your performances. What connected you with guitar to say, you know what, I'm gonna rock this shit?
My mental health. Like, no, for real, because every time I play, I feel like everything in the world just pauses and stops, and I have to be so focused and in tuned and connected, you know, with my instrument. And like before, I felt like I was forcing myself to play, and I was like, you know, you have to learn the basics, you got to learn like everything going on. But really, like when you get into that love section, and when it's such a part of you that it becomes therapeutic. I had lots of depression and a lot of mental battles in my life, like, and I've been through the ups and downs, and really playing guitar has helped me so much. And this is why I'm such an advocate of art in the community, and because it allows you to release emotions and allows you to think clearly. When you release emotions in your art or in, you know, what you're passionate about, you
Yeah.
can think clearly everywhere else in life,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's when I realized that it could be it. My guitar, I was, you know, I've had in life you endure a lot of hurt, you endure a lot
Yeah.
of pain, but really, like when I play, it's like in a weird way, like I this guitar loves me and I love my guitar.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
that's
that
exactly.
sounds so
It's a whole
crazy.
relationship. It's a whole relationship. People who don't play guitar, you won't get it. You're not gonna
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true. Like, and I used to be like, I remember I saw this one guy because a lot of older men have taught me, you know, sat down with me because they wanted me to play. They wanted me to play. And this one guy, he like took out his guitar and he kissed it, and I was like, what is wrong with him? And now I understand. And when I look, I'm like, oh my God, I love you, thank you, because it's like it gives you, it's like it's experiencing pure joy.
Yeah.
And that's what passion and purpose is. Passion and purpose is finding the thing that sets your soul on fire and just
Yeah.
going with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's real. Segueing, but kind of still part of that. Like I was talking to Jackie about, there's so much happening right now, and just being Black in this country is so stressful every day, even if we didn't have to deal with the man who shall not be named, who is operating as the president. But how have you used music to like be your therapy? How have you used music to heal the world around you? Because you have so many followers and so many people, like even in the comment section, I saw a lot. And even when I was doing promotions, there were so many people who were like, I love Soleil. Like, how do you feel like your music is healing or being a part of the healing that the world needs right now?
So I'm a water sign, if anybody knows. So I'm really emotional. Like, when this all happened, I was very sad. I was very traumatized. I could not sleep. I was like, what do I do? How do I do it? And then I was like, you know what? I got to be able to, everyone has to use their talent to be able to make an impact in this movement. If you
Yeah.
are a lawyer, be the best damn lawyer. If you are a music,
Yeah.
you be the best person to relay the message. It is our job to really
Yes.
bring awareness to racism, police brutality, and advocate for unity. It is
Yeah.
our job, you know? And
Absolutely.
it's time to really like stop like going away from that. So for myself, like I've been focused on like now I'm doing content, especially like I'm working on my Black Butterfly video, and it's
Yeah.
all about like what we said earlier about being you know, connected as Black women,
Yeah.
and knowing that that doesn't limit us by the size that we are, the color
Yeah.
that we are,
Yeah.
how we decide to style ourselves. So really promoting unity. That's where I feel like I can connect with because I've been there. You know,
Yeah.
I can you
Yeah.
can only go from your message only comes from your life experience. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people try to fabricate it, but you can't
Yeah.
have the same passion. You
Yeah.
cannot have the same passion for your purpose without that message. So
Yeah.
right now I'm really just focused on really distributing art with a message. Like
Yeah.
I don't want people to be interested in my love life and if I'm like booty shaking. I don't want that. Like
Right.
I'm good off of that. You know what I mean? I
Right.
want you guys to know what my thoughts are, how I overcame depression, how I, you know, figured out unity for all Black women. How did that? And I feel like being an advocate for those lessons and that unity can play a part in this society, because if we are all connected and if we are all vulnerable with one another, we
Yeah.
can move mountains.
We really
We
can.
can move mountains. And I'm
Yeah.
all for, I don't care what people think. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not caught up in, oh my God, I got my fans, the racist, blah, blah, blah. If you're not supporting people that look like me,
You got a
you're
problem.
not,
You're not
it's
connected.
like I gotta look out for like my brother. I have love for all people. I have
Yeah.
love for everybody.
Yeah.
I have a big heart. I got love for everybody. But
Yeah.
right now, my people, we are going through our trials and
Yes.
tribulations right now. So I'm gonna need y'all to understand that that awareness is necessary. So that's
It
what
is.
I'm doing. I'm turning it all into art. All
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. That's facts. I love it. And that kind of segues into another thing that Jackie and I were talking about. And I know that we've had this conversation before, and like the next homegirl of mine that's about to hop on, Aliah, we've had this conversation. And maybe just Black women, we've just had this conversation all the time, but like just being a Black woman inside of the music industry in and of itself is, especially in the style of music that each of us play, like that Jackie plays, you play, I play, Aliah, I feel like we are already at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
And the things that we have to go through on an everyday basis can be minor or major, but just the fact that we each have that power and that passion inside of us, I feel like it helps us to push through all of the bullshit. But I still think that it's important for people to understand, like, it's not all peaches and cupcakes and sunshine all the time. This shit is not easy. Being in the music industry in general is not easy. It's a very vicious business because it is a business.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of talk about what has been your experience as a Black woman inside of the music industry. What has been your journey so far?
I mean, I've had, we have our beautiful moments and we have our rough moments. Like, that's really, like, come on, let's be real. Like, especially Black women, we have to go through, Black women that play electric guitar. If you guys don't, let me tell you, all the listeners, if you guys don't think that we go through racism,
don't even get me
started.
started.
I've heard all of it. But you know what? I've heard all of it, and this is the biggest lesson for me to every little Black girl is to walk in your purpose with confidence in every single damn step.
Every single.
You should be fulfilled and validate yourself. Yes. It should not be somebody compliments you and that's how you validate you, or somebody, discriminates you and that's how. No, boo. You gotta know you're the greatest. So being in the music industry, it can definitely be difficult. But am I gonna push? It's Gabby. We know it's bigger than us.
Yeah.
We know it's bigger than us. We know any one of us break this damn mold, it's bigger than us. Because then Black girls can believe that, oh, I can do another thing. I can make another thing happen. And that's the most important part right there. So if we gotta walk every step and get all these people talking, oh, you can't do this, Black girls don't do rock, la 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 la. If we gotta go through that, we gonna go through that. To make sure that our generations to come can cross that path. You know what I mean? So of course we've been through ups and downs. I've been called everything in the book. It's been sexist, racist. It's been all. But has it upped my confidence? Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
the way. Yep. That's so powerful. And I feel like when not just like young girls, but like when Black women see that, like see you exude so much confidence despite all of the bullshit, it's just like it empowers the next one to be like, well, you know what, like you said, like maybe I could do that too. I never thought that I could be a lawyer, but I guess I'll try it. Like, I mean, I see her exuding confidence and it's giving me this energy inside. Like, I've never somebody just comments, Sister Rosetta.
Yes,
Rosetta, she
been that.
She does not get the props that she deserves. And I'm so happy that we're coming back. We lost Soleil for a quick second. Nice. So I'm looking at some of the comments while I'm waiting for Soleil to come back. I'm looking at some comments. From, we lost Soleil, but she'll be back. I'm looking at some of the comments from people over here on the Guitar Girl magazine page. And again, if you were joining me over here, I know this is a very strange setup. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but if you were on the Guitar Girl magazine Facebook live page, head on over to my Instagram at Guitar Gabby and you can join us for the live stream. I just finished talking with my homegirl in the music industry, Jackie Venson. Many of you all know Jackie Venson and follow Jackie and listen to her amazing music. I was talking to Soleil. We had some technical difficulties. I'll see if she pops back in a second. And if you are not already a follower of Soleil, then make sure you do that. You can catch all of the tags, all of the websites and all that kind of stuff on at Guitar Gabby or at the TxLips Band on social media. I've tagged all these ladies so you can find their music, their platforms, and all of that. Thank you so much. Yes, this is a much needed conversation. And like Soleil said, like, it's bigger than me, it's bigger than the next person, it's bigger than all of that. This is one conversation that definitely needs to be had, and I have been one of many women in the music industry who have taken a step out and said, you know what, I'm gonna call all of you out, whether I lose followers, whether people think that I'm weird or stupid, I don't really care. This is a conversation that needs to be had, and if I have to be the bold one